Hi everyone, I'm here in Florence, Italy for, believe it or not, a 2-day business trip. I met with my client yesterday. Tomorrow I return home to Miami. And today I have a bunch of things planned for my last day, including various work obligations as a lawyer, but also as a vlogger and a blogger. And of course, I have some fun things planned for this evening. Most of all, guys, we're gonna do it Italian style. Hope you come along the journey so you can see how I do things here on one of these super short trips that I take a few times a year. All right, guys, I'm showered and I'm ready to start the day with the morning jog along the Arno River. But before that, I'm gonna take a delicious espresso. And the reason why I say take is because Italians use the verb prendere in referring to drinking a coffee. So we don't say I'm gonna have a coffee here in Italy. We say we're gonna take a coffee. Oh yeah. All right, guys, we're about to walk outside, but I wanna show you what a typical Italian lock looks like. And a lot of Americans struggle with opening doors here in Italy. If you look at this, I think most Americans would grab it here and try to pull it. It just doesn't work. A lot of times, and here it's a little bit more visible, but a lot of times there's a button and you just can't find the button. Here is the button right there. You see that? Push it, and it opens. All right, guys, I finally made it to the Arno River. Notice I didn't drive here. For one, I don't have a car, but even if I did have a car, I wouldn't drive. Italians that live in the center, they walk everywhere. So now I'm gonna take you across the Ponte Vecchio. That stands for Old Bridge. It's the oldest bridge in Florence, probably going back to the 1200s, even before. So here it is right now. Everything is closed because it's still very early. But this bridge is known to sell gold. So every shop here sells gold and jewelry. All right, guys, we made it. Let's run.
A few inches later.
Okay, guys, I'm finishing my run here. I stopped in a very special square called Piazza Ognissanti. We have the St. Regis Hotel there. We have the Excelsior here, but this is important to me because this church here, Church Ognissanti, Chiesa Ognissanti, is the church where I got married. It's the church where I'm going to have my children baptized. Such a beautiful church. I see, unfortunately, the doors are closed. Here's the Arno. Actually, what's interesting, guys, right next to the church where I got married, we have a kitchen manufacturing company called Officine Gulo. And in fact, tonight, I'll be having dinner with the owner of Officino Gulo. In my opinion, this kitchen manufacturing company is the most beautiful, the most first class in the whole world. They're all handmade. Look how beautiful they are. And I'll show you better pictures tonight. This is one dinner I'm looking forward to. All right, guys, now I'm gonna go have breakfast. In Italian, we call it colazione. But we don't eat eggs and sausage and bacon and pancakes here in Italia. What we eat is a pastry, and we wash it down with a delicious espresso. All right, guys, I'm back at the apartment. On my way back home, I stopped at the supermarket to purchase some of this Borotalco liquid soap and deodorant. My wife and I love this stuff, so every time we come to Italy, we stock up and bring a bunch back. It is about 8:30. Remember, it's 2:30 a.m. back at home, so I'm gonna take advantage of the fact I'm not gonna have any distractions, no emails, no phone calls coming through. So it's a time for me to kind of clear my head and prepare for a long day ahead. It is a Tuesday, and I have a number of phone calls and appointments ahead. So I'm gonna get as much done right now as possible. But before I start, guys, it's time for shower number 2. All right, guys, now it's time to work. Right now I'm working on a consulting agreement in preparation for a conference call I have later today with a lawyer out in California. This is an entertainment contract. My client is a famous social media star, and she's quite young, and she has a very impressive proposal here. But the terms are not to my satisfaction or my client's, so we have to actually modify them, and that's the purpose of me preparing some notes, a counter proposal, and the conference call for later today. So I have a lot of time to focus on this. All right, let's get to it.
2 hours later.
All right, guys, I'm just finishing up now. I'm getting a little hungry. I'm also getting a little tired. So why don't we go for a nice walk and get a delicious pizza. And then after, I'll see how I feel. I may take a nap or I may continue working. We still have a lot of time. It's still only 6 a.m. back at home. So I still have a few hours before everything starts getting hectic. Hey guys, so I stopped for lunch at a famous pizzeria here, very authentic, called Gusta Pizza. The pizza is unbelievable, very Napolitana style. Look at this. Hey guys, so I just got back to the apartment. On my way home, I stopped and got this for my daughter. It's a little makeup kit. She loves makeup. I got this for my 4-year-old son so we can start playing together to get these little balls in the bullseye. I had a great lunch. We went to Gusta Pizza. It's one of the best pizzerias here in Florence. And I'm tired. I'm sweaty. I walked about 6 miles in total, walked or ran today, according to my iPhone. And I gotta get back to work, but I'm all sweaty. I gotta take shower number 3 and then get back to it. It is 8:30 in the morning back in Florida, 2:30 p.m. here. I gotta get through, just 3 or 4 more hours before I start getting ready for the great big dinner tonight. All right, guys, so my conference call was longer than I expected. It lasted over an hour, so I was not able to take a last-minute nap before this dinner, unfortunately. But I have energy right now, took a shower again, and unfortunately, the shirt that my wife packed for me, the button is broken here, so I can't even wear a tie tonight. But I'm going to wear one of these pocket squares. I gotta see which one matches better with the scarf that I'm gonna wear. Now guys, it is July and it's hot outside. And for Americans, it's very unusual to wear a scarf in the summer, but this is a silk scarf. And it's very common and very Italian style, in fact, to wear a very light silk scarf in the summer months, especially if you want to look elegant for dinner. So I have to decide between this or this one. I'm gonna check with my wife, get her opinion. I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, so I asked my wife her opinion about the scarves and the pocket squares, and she thinks that I should wear it just like this, without the scarf. She thinks this looks most elegant. I don't know if I agree with her. I love that scarf. I love wearing scarves to dinner, but I'm running late, and usually I defer to my wife on these types of things. So I'm fine like this. I have my watch on, and I'm ready to go. I forgot something. I'm not ready yet. I gotta put my shoes on. And I'm happy to show you the Salvatore Ferragamo double monk strap shoe. These are the shoes that I'm gonna wear tonight. All right, I just got over to Piazza Ognissanti, where we were earlier after the jog this morning. There's the church right there, and there is Officino Gulo. But we have a great treat right now because the church where I got married is open. So we're gonna go inside. It's amazing. You guys are gonna go crazy over this. Salute.
Salute.
Buono.
In the setup of this place, we've tried to be as close as possible to the history of our town. Well, everybody knows this door.
Nice light. It's and this is the same channel for you. Probably now you do
Coffee cups, but
before we take coffee. Yeah.
hot or warm. They're just warm.
Yeah, but you have to teach to American people because they doesn't know anything.
Well, but they have a very strong coffee culture, even deeper than ours, I guess. So here we have the coffee. There's a grinder inside, of course. Here you have the water, which is almost running out of it. And here's the garbage. Yeah, this smashed cup. Yeah, and well, I'm coming back. Okay.
All right, guys, we just left. I had the most amazing dinner at the most amazing kitchen manufacturing company in all of the world. The kitchens are truly a piece of art, and the food was outstanding. Definitely 5-star, first-class evening tonight. So now I'm walking back to my apartment. In 4 hours, I have to be at the airport to return to Miami. This is a typical day of my short business trips to Florence, where we have a mixture of exercise, of excellent food, excellent company, of work, where I do my law work, I do my vlogging and blogging, and just great experiences here. It's not easy. You got to have a lot of energy. You got to get through the day, take short naps, but you get it done, create good memories, you're productive, and then you return home to the grind. And by the way, guys, as I walk home, I'm passing through Piazza Santa Maria Novella. Guarda. Chiesa Santa Maria Novella. Right there. Such a beautiful square this is. Okay, guys, I'll be home in 10 minutes. We walk home. We don't take cars here in Florence. We walk. We walk off the delicious food that we ate. We stay healthy. We exercise. All right, guys, have a good night. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. We'll see you soon.